Hello and welcome to CARNEX. Today in our showroom we have a 2016 Toyota Rav4. This is the SE trim and also this is the all-wheel drive version of the car. Let's take a quick walk around the outside and then take it for a test drive. First things first, looking at the wheels, this one is sitting on Bridgestone Ecopias, all-season tires. You have about 70% tread left on the front and the back. Inside, you've got pretty fresh pads and rotors. We're looking at about 90% left on those. Let's take a walk around the outside. Looking at the back, so this one actually has a power lift gate. And what that means is all you gotta do is hold this button and it opens up just like that. Let's look at the trunk space. Not too bad. And this one actually comes with this Toyota mat, which you will see right now is pretty cool. If you open the back door and fold the rear seats down like that and like that, the mat actually covers the back of the seats as well. So if you have to slide anything over them, it's not going to damage the carpet underneath. Let's go ahead and close this up. And this, you can actually do the same thing with the key. Hold the button and it closes just like that. Now there are some minor imperfections on the outside of this. So if you look over here, there are some minor scratches on the trim right about here, and it goes along here, as well as a tiny stone chip right about here. And if you walk around to the front of the car, you're going to see a couple of stone chips. So there's one tiny one on the fender here, some in this area, and a couple on the hood as well. There's one here, and one right about here. Aside from that, there's nothing wrong with the outside of the car. So let's go inside and take a look at the features in it. All right, moving on to the interior of the Rav4. Let's take a quick look at the dash. You've got 45,010 kilometers on there. Let's take a look at the back seats. If you flip this down, you've got your two cup holders, and you actually have a nice winter mat there for the back seats, matching the front passenger side and the front driver side. Moving on to the infotainment system. So this one actually comes equipped with a navigation system, as you can see. And for audio controls, you actually go here, audio. You can select Bluetooth, aux, or a USB connection, whichever one you prefer. Moving on down here, you've got your climate control. It's a dual zone climate control. And what that means is your passenger can set a separate temperature than you. Let's say if you're feeling a little bit cold, you can set it to that. If your passenger is feeling a bit hot, you can do that. Moving on from that, you've got heated seats, high and low. And you've got your 12-volt power jack. And also a nice little tray for your phone, which fits just like that. Moving on, you've got your cup holder, first cup holder, second cup holder. And in here, if you lift this up, you've got a nice tray, and in there, you've got some storage space. Of course, one thing I forgot to mention is if you look up here, you've got your sunroof, which is fully powered. Just push one button, and it opens up just like that. Now let's take a look over at this side. So on this side, you've got your all-wheel drive lock, your power lift gate, and your heated steering controls. And of course you've got power mirrors as well. And if you look out there, actually on the mirror itself, you've got a little symbol there that lights up yellow, and what that is that's the blind spot monitoring system. So if you've got a car in your blind spot, that will actually light up to let you know not to change lanes. Let's go start this thing up, take it for a quick drive. one thing I forgot to mention is down here you actually have an eco mode and a sport mode. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw it into sport mode real quick. Make the turn here. See how fast it can get up to speed. Not too bad. The power is being delivered to you by a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. You're making just a little bit over 175 horsepower and 170 foot-pounds of torque, which is plenty for any city driving that you're going to do or highway. And if you decide to take this thing off-road, you should be fine as well. In terms of fuel consumption, you're going to be spending a little bit more because it is an SUV. You're looking at around 9 liters for every 100 kilometers that you travel. Now, turning back into our plaza, we're going to go over some speed bumps, and we'll see how the car deals with that. Here's the first one. Very soft. Now, of course, if you have any more questions, feel free to visit us at CARNEX.CA. Give us a call or send us an email. We'll be happy to book you for a test drive. And that about concludes our test drive here. If you guys liked the video, give us a like, subscribe, share the video. It helps us promote the sale and helps us bring you new inventory. Thank you so much.